So now, once you've started acting and you've worked on your belief system and you are working towards your goals, there's one thing that you also need that is critically important, and that is motivation. Now, what is motivation? Motivation is not about just jumping up and down. How do you really maintain that self-motivation in order for you to achieve your goals? Now, it simply means that when you take a big goal, you've got to break it down into small little steps. Like we've heard of the saying that, 1,000 miles journey begins with the first step, but you break down that huge task into smaller little tasks that will be able to keep you going. Now, what is the science or the neuroscience behind breaking down, these big tasks into smaller, assignments or smaller tasks or milestones? What is cool about that is that motivation, from the neuroscience point of view, it is actually a molecule that keeps you going. It's a molecule that is called dopamine. It's a chemical or neurotransmitter called dopamine. So this dopamine is what gets injected into your system whenever you feel a sense of progress, or when you anticipate something good, or you anticipate some reward. So when you break that big task into small little tasks, what happens with that is that you are able to do that small task and it gives you a sense of progress. And that sense of progress, it means it injects you with this dopamine, which is motivation. That's what gives you that impact to keep going. It gives you that momentum, so that you keep moving. So if you take one big task, you get overwhelmed because you're going to have a sense that you're not progressing any further, or you're not progressing at all. And when that happens, that actually drains, your energy. So it means your dopamine or your dopamine, yes, that feel good molecule or neurotransmitter, it will actually be decreased in your bloodstream, which will mean that you're not going to be performing at your best. But when you take these small little tasks and you add them, you keep on doing them, they keep on leading you to the next level of motivation, until you become unstoppable. So that's how you build this unstoppable confidence, because without confidence, there's nothing that you can do. Hence I said confidence is that stuff that gets you to act. It's that stuff that puts some action into those goals that you really want to achieve. You can feel good about yourself, you can have self-esteem, high self-esteem at that, but without self-confidence, then unfortunately you'll sabotage yourself. So these are the things that I talk about in my workshops and in my training sessions when I really talk about how to build this motivation. And I've got some techniques from the brain perspective as well to say what can you do on a daily basis so that you push yourself up and you become unstoppable. Are you ready to move from mental darkness to mental light? Then I'm here. Please do give me a call and let's engage further.